Hey, so it's a new year, and one of the things that's been on my mind for, I think, about a year now is how can I showcase Kenya? And I think, with my other segment, Space Hunter, that's fascinating and I love it. And I love the amount of conversations that are created abroad, not even in Kenya, about our real estate. But I feel that the one thing I haven't been able to do, and I can't even tell you why I haven't done it, is talk about our amazing Kenyan creations. So what I'll do is segment them, and once a week, as often as I can, I will tell you about my favorite 5 in different categories. So, without preamble, you know me, I'm like, without a chaser, I want to go to fashion. And everything I want to tell you about is something I have experienced, okay? So this is not in any form, shape, or manner a sale or endorsement, okay? My first one is Katchy Kollection. Every person who sees my beautiful necklaces are always asking, where'd you get that from? I'm like, it's Katchy Kollection. And you can find them on Instagram, you can find them on Facebook. And one of the things I really love about what he does is that he creates unique pieces. Now, you could easily go through my Instagram or through my Facebook and see a picture where I've been taken in one of those amazing neck pieces he creates. And it's neck pieces, these are not necklaces, all right? And then you'd probably go to him and say, can I have one like that? He would never create for you the same color sequence that he has made for me. An individual's color sequence for him is like DNA. You get it. There are certain things that he will happily mass produce, but there are certain things he will tell you without a doubt, that is Caroline's color sequence. I can create a color sequence that is yours, but he will never replicate it. What I love is not just the work that goes into it, but it is beautifully, exquisitely Kenyan made. And when it comes to Katchy Collections, he does a lot. What I really love is the neck pieces. I think I own 4. And each of them have been hand-delivered and the bracelets have been done. And he keeps asking me, so when can I shine your copper cuffs? Because they're cuffs. And I'm like, I'll let you know, all right? The other person I want to celebrate is Fierce Jewel. Fierce Jewel makes a lot of the parkers. Parkers are like long trench coats, and my hoodies, it looks like a poncho, but if you've ever seen pictures of me wearing them, they're just fascinating. And a lot of my African print hoodie dresses. What I like about what Fierce Jewel does is that not just how the fabric is used, but for me, the devil is in the detail. It's the lining. Very important for me. It's the stitching. Very important to me. I mean, there's some people who don't care, but I hate that chanois look. It's a bulky seams, big stitching. I can't stand it. I just can't. And the fact that every piece you get is awesome and unique. Now, let me tell you how I travel. I wear my ponchos when I travel because it's very easy to get on, get off, it's hassle-free. But when I'm walking through LAX, JFK, Schiphol, Heathrow, there's nobody else wearing what I'm wearing. And literally, it's like wearing a $2,000 Hermes gown. It's exquisite. It's beautiful. So if you do nothing else for yourself this year, get yourself one of her items. She's got many. I just own, just a few. The other thing that I'm loving and celebrating that is Kenyan is Carole Kinoti. What I love about Carole is not just that she has boldly decided to say, you can't bring me patterns anymore and tell me tengeneze kama hii. She's like, no, we can create fashion. And what I love about, and I have her kaftans, I haven't gotten anything else from her. Anybody who knows me knows when the weather is like this, I'm a kaftan girl. The fabric is beautiful. She actually takes time to find the fabric. I don't know how far in the world she goes to find it, but she finds fantastic fabric. She creates beautiful designs that are easy to wear. You don't have to be a supermodel to look good in her stuff. But also, she doesn't make many of anything. So because I'm a late bloomer when it comes to a lot of things, I will go to her website or I'll go to her Facebook page and see something and ask her, can I have this? And she's like, we made 3, which is true. And it's gone and she's not doing it again. And I love the boldness that she's put out there. But what I love is that it is exquisite, it is luxurious, and then it is ours. And she's been very, very bold. Now, of course, a lot of us will sit there and say, oh my God, I can't believe how much it costs. This mentality you have that because it's Kenyan, it has to be cheap, it needs to end, okay? Another person I absolutely love in the category of fashion is Kiko Romeo. Anne McCreath has transcended time. But what I'm loving about her stuff and the stuff I own is that it has never gone out of fashion, which is very interesting because a lot of the stuff I have, I probably got 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And there's something about the way she designs and the way she puts something together that is timeless. A lot of the stuff I have from Anne McCreath and Kiko Romeo has been with me a long time and it still looks as good as new. That's the other thing. But also I'm loving the fact that she's beginning to do couture in the sense that she can do a one-off piece that is uniquely you. And I think we're also all getting there where we want a piece that is me. I don't want it because Caroline had it, but I'm wondering what can you create for me? So well done to Anne. And then finally, Vivo. And the reason I celebrate Vivo, and one day I've got to say this, and this is Vivo, is that what I love about Vivo is that it's a habit I can afford. For women, because we love clothes, we love fashion, we're also trendy. You can't afford an 8,000 shilling habit. You can't have a 10,000 shilling habit. That's just crazy. But I can have a 3,000 shilling habit. And a lot of the stuff I wear to work, to functions, and especially business functions is Vivo. I accessorize it. So a lot of people think, no, it can't be. Yes, it is. But here is the one thing I do love about everything from Vivo, and please one day I don't change this, that the quality of the fabric is good. Because I once a year clear out my closets and I give away stuff. And even the stuff I'm giving away is still good. I feel good when I give away something that maybe I can't use anymore, but it's not worthless. And, you know, one day, I don't know how you arrived at that 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 mark, and you don't seem to be going beyond the 39.50 mark. Stay there as long as you can, because it's a habit I can afford. The minute it gets to beyond a certain figure, I can't afford it, so I can't binge. But Vivo is Kenyan fashion that is trendy, that is now that you can binge on. So that's, you know, my top 5 Kenyan for this week. Next week, I'll be talking about food. Yes, the stuff that's been made by Kenyans that I find is awesome and you don't know about it. And it is my job on this segment, I call It's Kenyan, to highlight it and celebrate it. And I'm hoping, you know, you'll also find a chance to tell me about stuff I do not know. But remember this, I don't talk about something I haven't experienced. I'm not that girl. So if I have experienced it, you know I'm going to tell you about it. If I haven't, then I think it's your job to make sure I experience it, okay? It's Kenyan and it's awesome, and that's what this segment is about, okay? Super. Subscribe,